Harry Potter was 25 years ago, and it is for children. I think it's for children. Those are the famous words of Miss Miriam Margolyes, or better known as Professor Sprout. She said that in an interview 2 years ago, and I want to know, do you think she's right? Because if she is, I am one big 8-year-old. She thinks it's childish for me to watch my favorite movie series. Well, I could say this. A lot of people yearn for community and childlike wonder. So regardless of what she says, I want to argue that Harry Potter books and movies are for all ages, and I will honestly die on that hill. So what actually makes Hogwarts so special? Why does it appeal to so many viewers like myself and you? I think I can sum this up in one simple word: comfort. Since the autumn season is approaching so quickly, I'm obviously forcing everyone I know to rewatch the Harry Potter series with me. It is a non-negotiable. It is a ritual at this point. Because not only do I love the action and suspense in the films, but I really love it as a visionary to be involved in such an immersive atmosphere, because it's so mesmerizing to me and I get so many great ideas. I'm not only gonna tell you why I love this franchise so dearly, but I'm also going to show you why so many people have fallen in love with this series as well. So after this video, you can decide if the Harry Potter series is truly childish, if this fictional world is only made for children. I am a leech when it comes to music. I am constantly switching up my playlist, and I spend countless hours searching for new artists or new songs that I can listen to. I also love going to the gym, so I run out of music very quickly, and when I find something I like, I will repeat it over and over and over and over. So it's no surprise that the Harry Potter soundtrack is top of my list, especially when it comes to constructing a cozy playlist. I have probably spent hundreds and thousands of hours on YouTube listening to those 5-hour videos of Harry Potter common room ambiance or library ambiance, or even just curated playlist from the movie. One thing I will definitely say is when I go on Spotify, for some reason, the first song that is always on those Harry Potter playlists is Welcome Home by Radical Face. I mean, it's a perfect song choice, don't get me wrong, and it does completely set the mood and it makes me homesick. But it goes without saying that music is so important for creating a mood. Obviously, I don't like hearing the soundtrack for Dementors following me around and chasing me, or the song called Farewell Dobby. That is a sensitive subject for me. But I do love fun, upbeat, and even mischievous orchestra music. I think it's a cute and playful addition to the slower and more tamed music throughout the series. You know, the ones you typically hear whenever they're walking around campus, or something slower and more comforting. In a nutshell, these movie series are very, very dynamic. It has beautiful range, and it's amazing that it changes with the seasons. It changes based on the characters. For example, whimsical and light when Harry watches the snow, or upbeat and chipper when friends meet in the Great Hall. Even mysterious and suspenseful when the students wander or face conflict. It isn't just a tool to understand a situation. Yes, it is a great tool for that, but it also helps us as the viewer to understand what the character is feeling inside. We can see it on their face, but that music adds extra depth, and we can truly feel that emotion. That is why I think music was so important, and that is why so many people use Hogwarts playlist or ambiance, because it is cozy, it is comforting, it is connecting because the music you listen to in the movie helped you relate to those characters in the movie. And I think that's why so many people yearn for the world that J.K. Rowling created. So when I think about the color palette, autumn in my mind, I see butterbeer, pumpkins outside Hagrid's house. I see the Great Hall filled with candles and jack-o'-lanterns. And when I think about winter, I see icy blues, deep grays, but also I see a little glimmer of light, whether it be the cozy fireplace or lights on a Christmas tree. So there is a beautiful contrary dynamic there because my brain can go from the chilly, cold, empty hallways to the cozy and warm common rooms or the library. But we should recognize that both of these seasons definitely utilize and leverage the power of a good color palette. Even the gloomy spring days have gray fog, they have muted colors of blues, greens, and browns. Because these typical color palettes already have some sort of holiday or season assigned to them because of the media and culture we live in, using these colors in the movie really helped us understand and associate these emotional scenes and feelings from the movie to a specific mix of colors. That is why I believe utilizing color palettes in Harry Potter was so transformative for the audience. It leaned into the psychology of color theory. They created scenes to reflect safety, fear, loneliness, and even grief. And I'm sure at this point you could probably associate different colors with your favorite characters from the movies. It could be that it's their house color, or it could be an outfit they wore, or it could just be the way they made you feel. So I'm gonna challenge you with 2 questions considering what we know about the color palette now. Does this also happen to be your favorite color? And does seeing this color bring you peace, courage, optimism, sadness? This was a huge one for me because regardless of whether you liked your high school experience or not, I think we can all collectively crave for a relationship and friendship like the trio. It's fun to watch their little banter, and especially as they were kids, but this isn't what all the movies are. There are moments of emotional depth, and there's conflict between characters and friends and family. There's misunderstandings and heartbreak in all forms. However, when we watch how life is at Hogwarts, we get to see friendships bloom. We also get to experience community through the screen. It's almost as if we experience these conflicts and friendships for ourselves. We know so much about these characters, we get to see into their home life, and in some cases, we completely learn about their past. We saw extremely emotional moments where no one in this fictional world was able to witness. These films were created over a vast range of time. Even as an adult, you actually feel like you grew up with these people. You actually learn about Hogwarts with these characters. So in a way that really makes you a student yourself. So these movies, they made an immersive experience. I think everything in these movies did the book series complete justice. They created an entire community that finds genuine excitement when they enter Universal Studios, and they can finally be able to see the world that was created on screen in real life. It's not every day you can just pick up your broom and go to Quidditch practice or go to the library and learn a new spell. It's a fictional world that truly helped us to feel included. That is why I am so inspired by this franchise, because they use these elements to get the audience to be emotionally invested. This world creates an emotional effect that it feels like home. So after, say, movie 2, do you think this franchise is only for children? Or would you also say it takes an adult to truly appreciate the emotional impact these movies have had on us? Please let me know in the comments and feel free to leave any of your thoughts. I would also like to know, if you were to sum up why we love Hogwarts so much in one word, what would it be? And also, who is your favorite character and why? Thanks for listening to my little rant, and I love you always. What? Huh? Oh, I didn't record. Oh no, I did. Harry Potter was Potter. Can you see my bun? Is my bun cute? Or do I look like a complete mess? I will never know. What is up, my guys? Truly